All right, let's see if that works. Testing, testing, one, two, three. Uh, testing, you and me. That is how I test this. I forgot to test this before I started streaming, so y'all gonna have to watch me do that. Three. All right. So, welcome to the stream. I am your recruiter helping you this evening. I don't know if that actually rhymed. Okay, cool. Voice is good. But yeah, we've got an unholy amount of resumes to do. So, I'm gonna hop right into it in a second, unless anybody has any very brief, quick questions they have for me right now. So, but yeah, how it goes is I do like 5-10 minutes of a resume, and then I go and help anybody else in chat. That is how I, yes, that is what I do. I don't know why I am getting so caught up on saying that, but we have so many resumes. I got like 23 of them, which if I could review for a job description, that would take like 20 minutes or so. But actually doing this and giving feedback is going to take a bit. So I got to knock through a lot of those. So that's the way it goes. And feel free to ask any questions you want, even if I'm currently talking, because that's okay. I will answer afterwards. So for our first review, I should get more in camera. All right, let's see. So we have a business analyst, and away we go. I am the headless headhunter, and I'm doing a resume review of Anon, who is looking for a business analyst position. It's so hard for me to always say that word. Just a quick note, this resume I'm expecting to be pretty solid because they've applied to, I think it was 60 jobs and got 6 interviews back. And if those 6 interviews are in their field, that's a solid number. Truthfully, in this market, which is rough, you're looking at like a 50 to 1 is an okay number. So if they're really getting a 1 to 10, one application to 10 interviews, that's a solid number. So, assuming they are in the field. All right. So, without further ado, what we're going to be looking for is the keywords right over there. Jira, Excel, SQL, Google Analytics, Power BI, data analytics, industry specific. That one is a little different because, like, industry specific, if you're applying in like healthcare or you're applying in insurance, it's going to be a little bit different. So, logical inquiry analyst. Okay, that doesn't help. Background in computer engineering. Okay, this is largely not needed. But the rest of this also, I see they're applying in the UK. Just a fair warning, I am a US based recruiter, so hopefully this works across the pond. Do the people say that? I think people say that. So, this is solid very quick for this. Define metrics and project specifications for Innovate UK applications, conducting competitive cost, benefit, and market analysis through research and interview surveys, good. Power BI to identify trends in geospatial data, good. Collaborative cross-functional teams, good. That is actually one that is on there that I forgot to put. Enacted as an SME, which usually stands for subject matter expert. So I'm going to assume that's what it's going to stand for here. To develop tailored SaaS quality software as a service, air quality solutions, driving business growth. That's solid. Truthfully, I just want a little bit more. But yeah, that's good. I can see why they're starting to get interviews. That already has almost most of the keywords we want. It has Power BI, it has the word analytics, it has like did it have data? It has where to go. Cross-functional, which is good. Them talking to clients. Already this has almost every qualification. I just want a little bit more, but again, this is nitpicky. Um, then the next one is data analyst, implemented SAP, Power BI, MS, Excel Access, good. Led control functions utilizing VBA, SAP, yep. Participated in your audit, okay. Uh, Data validation using SAP and macros, yep, those are some of them. MS Excel down there. So yeah, I mean this is good. Like right here, they have almost everything I would need. Do they have this, but they don't have a PMP, but that's fine. PMP is a bonus. Not everybody needs a PMP. It's just a bonus one. So yeah, honestly, this is really solid. I think truthfully, you could probably shrink this. I don't think this is necessary unless this is a resume meta in the UK, but everything else I like. Um, I would like another bullet point for the last position you were at as well. I like 3. I think 3 is good, but overall, yeah, this is a solid resume. So, especially if you are actually getting 60 to 6, so that's a 1 in 10. That's good. That's props. Yeah, not much else. This is good. And this is really good ways to create sentences for anybody else watching that don't involve numbers, which I appreciate. I like a lot of this. I can see why you're getting interviews. So I'm gonna stop gushing about your resume, and I'm wishing you the best of luck. And yeah, really good job. All right, back. All right, that is here. One, one, MP4. I mean, yeah, that resume is good. So, I mean, I like it. It has everything that you would need. So, all right, who is the next one? We've got a software engineer slash new grad intern. All right, there we go. Wait, is it slash or is new grad intern? New grad. All right, new grad. So let me pull that up. Screenshots, resume reviews. Oh gosh, nope, nope, nope. Computer, please stop. Computer, nope. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Put this up here. All right, and then they're going to look for. See, they're doing a bachelor's. Yeah. Okay. Of no name. Do no name of the software engineer intern. A lot of software engineer intern positions. Well, a lot of people applying for them. I don't think there's actually quite a lot of them in general, unfortunately. So we are going to do as per usual with this. Uh, so primary tech stack. I'm just going to say primary tech stack. I think that's easier. Then we're going to do ability to take direction and criticism and apply it. And then the third one is going to be worked with a team. So, alrighty. Let us. Brain, did I miss anything? No, no, I didn't. I didn't miss anything. Did I miss anything? Oh my goodness. What is all of this? Let's take that. Okay. All right. And I just realized my lighting is way off. Is there a way to get more lighting in here? Cool. No, just knocked out my camera. That's great. All right, let's fix that. There we go. Oh well. We do what we can. All right. So, brain just immediately shut down. Right. Resume. All right. We are doing a resume review of No Name, who's looking for a software engineer position. As per usual, what with a software engineer intern position, which sorry, intern is what they're looking for. Um, that is going to be basically just three things. For actual software engineer non-intern positions, there's going to be more, but in particular for interns across most industries, unless you're doing like a PhD or master's intern, even then sometimes it's only going to be three things. It's going to be the primary uh, knowledge that you would have in that industry, such as like accounting would be, I don't know, do they do accounting interns? Would be like Excel, gap practices for software engineers. It's going to be their tech stack. So primary language, couple of libraries, databases, That's going to be it. Then the other two are going to be the ability to take criticism and apply it. So that is, if a boss tells you to do some X thing, you do that thing, and then the ability to work as a team. And those are basically across like everything. I like seriously, they're always going to be those, unless it's PhD or masters. Though still, sometimes it is those. So without further ado, let me review this based on those three qualifications. So, okay, we have this. This is fine. Uh, okay, this is fine. We have. Okay, so you worked at Amazon. Uh, I'm assuming you worked at Amazon for AWS. That's great. That alone will probably help you have an insane amount of like that alone is going to be great. People are going to see that and they're going to love that. I do see also Snap, but you haven't put anything there, but that's because it's already an internship that it seems you are going to. I'm not sure. I mean, you seem to have a solid ratio here too. You have a 50-1 application ratio, which for an intern is phenomenal. This might be another case of I'm not sure you really need to change anything, but let me keep going. Crafted personalized machine learning driven emails based on customers' predicted preferences. It's good specifically because customers predicted by generating content with cloud. Okay, that's good. That has a lot of that. Create marketing advantage of your AM roles, reducing reliance of the product. Design RESTful endpoints about definition users course per call, which improve the ongoing scalability. Yeah, okay. I personally would like at least one thing here where you worked with others, but I think it's still going to be solid. So, implemented a new MP3 audio system architecture. I'm not sure if these are going to be any of the keywords they're going to be looking for. This one though, API, TypeScript, up to 10 hours pairing long chain, LLM, that's a good one. Interested on the subscribe, underperforming parsers. So your bullet points are phenomenal. I do want to say, most internships resumes that I see don't have this level of detail. They are understandable to somebody with non-technical knowledge, and that is going to get you far. So that's good. I'm going through this. Yeah, these are all great. I really think you might want to put one or two about how you can take direction and you worked as a team. You don't have to go crazy, and I wouldn't say. I would say right here is the primary one, maybe because that one is lacking, but just how you worked as a team. So, like, did mainly stand ups where manager would, uh, I show code to manager and they would correct me or, show me how to do it right. And then I would implement those changes. Would go far, but overall, this is still very solid, at least from the first point. In other interns, you should definitely take note that this is how you write. In fact, even non interns, this is how you create good bullet points. I've gotten two in a row of phenomenal bullet points. Um, they're understandable, they're clear. We can see the keywords, which are going to be AWS, RESTful, AWS, APIs. Would like a little bit more of a primary language, but I think you're solid on this. So just because I know you have Python and Java and TypeScript and C. So you're going to probably want to pick one of these and put a little bit more in, but otherwise I think you're doing pretty well. So those are the only real changes I would make is maybe add a bullet of how you worked with others and took criticism and then put one of the primary languages in, such as either basically Python, Java, or C. I don't know which one you would do or which one you're more comfortable in, but you have an obscene amount of AWS, which is solid, and managers love that. So overall, good, slight corrections, I think, but I can definitely see how people would move you forward. So that is my review. All right. Okay, that was that one. I've gotten some solid. resumes here. Like, yeah, this is good. Oh, they have the leadership right here. Yeah, that's why. I didn't even see it. That might actually be it. I don't even know if they really need the projects. Okay. Um, this is gonna be the next resume. And until then, let's do the videos. Is it always going to be the second one that's the MP3? Okay. All right. We have a junior software engineer or intern position. Mhm. I mean, we just did one of those, so that works out. Now, I feel a little bad for this person because they're coming in right after we just did a solid one. So let's fix this up. They are, what the heck is their name? Name. I don't know what I'm going to call them. Mr. or Mrs. Something. Let's see. Anonymize. Anonymous. All right. Let's see. That looks good. And does anybody have any questions before I start the next resume? Is my camera off? I feel like it's a little off. Why am I still on the side? Let's oh, move this over here. Move this over here. There we go. Camera. All right. Camera. And it looks like nobody has any questions. So, another one. Exact same resume as the last one. All right. And we are doing a resume review of an anonymous analysis. That was supposed to be anonymous, but whatever. They didn't put their name, so I get to make their name, and it's going to be their analysis. That is their name. They're also looking for a software engineer intern position. So we have two software engineer intern positions. I see here. Let's see. They are located outside the United States. I did want to warn you. I am a U.S. based recruiter, so I don't know if that's going to translate to the meta of resumes outside of the United States, but I'm going to give it my best shot. So this part is fine. This part is fine. This takes up way too much room right here. But anyway, sorry. I just did another one of these. Let me tell you what the actually thing we're going to look for. So we're going to be looking for those keywords and qualifications right there, which is going to be the primary tech stack, the ability to take direction, and also the ability to work as a team. Those are I'm said in most videos, but those are basically just what people look for in internships. So let's see. This is facilitates counseling, scheduling, but offers user authentication, real time slot money. Okay, technologies used. No, I don't want this. This is not good. So the previous resume we had, which went right before here, and I don't mean to just lay onto you like this, is how you make bullet points. You can't just put skill blobs. Managers typically don't like skill blobs. We need to see, as recruiters and most hiring managers, they want to see what the skill was, which in this case could be Django and I think it was Python. So Django, Python, how you used it, and what the result was. If you just put blobs like this, it's going to be rough. Now, again, maybe outside the United States, that's how they do it, and that's completely fine. I am not outside the United States recruiter. So policy verification, adding, deleting. Yeah, I don't even know why these are italicized. Uh, Yeah, I don't like I so here's the thing. I don't see any of your tech stack because you cannot have skill blobs. You have to show how you used it. My website has how you want to make a resume at least in the US. But you can't just do skill blobs. In fact, the resume immediately preceding this, I want you to rewind and look at that because that is how you write bullet points. You're going to need to do that. In addition, I do want some basically bullet points about how you worked with others, how you did stand up meetings, how you took criticism from a hiring manager or direction, and how you worked as a team. You are an intern. Interns are not going to save the company, they are there to learn in most places. So I would not move forward with this as resume because there's like nothing here for me. Um, you cannot just use this. There's too much bolding. Uh, the previous resume, I want you to basically copy what they did and add a little bit of bullets like uh, that I've been describing, and you should be much, much more likely to get callbacks. So that is what I'm thinking of on this resume, and it's just it's too all over the place, and there's nothing that I would need. So because these doesn't this doesn't do anything, this doesn't do anything, this doesn't do anything, and then right here is where it should actually showcase your skills, but I don't see any of them. And there's only one bullet too. Typically you want about three. And this is also a demo, I guess. So if they, recruiters are not going to click this because A, they don't have time, and B, they probably don't know what it is. So managers might, and that's fine. But yeah. So that's what I suggest. Just redo all of this after the education section because this part is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's fine and sufficient. So yeah, that's my vote on this one. And then let me correct this because I realize this is off the keywords on my screen. What the heck? Oh, why is that there? Oh, that whole thing is broken. Gross. Ew, I hate that. Well, I'm gonna have to fix that for next time. All right. Huh. Okay. Brain. All right. Let's see. So next resume. I am making good progress. I have holy crud. I have like 19 resumes. I'm not gonna get through all of those today. That's not gonna happen. Absolutely not. So, but I'm gonna get through a good chunk of them, and then hopefully answer some other people's questions when they have them. So I'm gonna try and fix this. There we go. That's now you're in Framely. Alrighty. So who is next? Got number 4. The analysis yapper. All right. What are they looking for? Data analyst again? Well, that was business analyst. So why do I have both of these up? I don't need to speed through these. I've been speeding through them way too much. So let me check. Did my Canva thing not work? Okay, so why is this doing that? Uh, Let me fix this. I don't know why this is keywords. Why is that not doing it? Okay. What is happening here? Why is there a blob at the very bottom? Is that on the overlay? All right, let me fix my overlay real quick, y'all. Copy of the resume, copy of the overlay. This should be it, right? Yeah, that's the overlay. What the heck is happening? All right, download. Mm, all right, let's fix this. All right. So folder, art, overlays. There we go. Can we work, please, computer? All right. So let's do this. All right. And the keywords. What the heck? Why is it off there, but not on my screen? That's the one good thing about having no viewers is I get to have a chance to fix this. So the keywords are there. Oh, it's the resume. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay, cool. So that is resume issue. So we'll fix this. Okay. And all right, cool. That is mostly fixed. And then over here, lock it, test, name and title, keywords. Okay. So then I can fix this over to here. And we actually have it correct. Cool. That was bugging the heck out of me. And let me see if I can't fix this more. There we go. All right. Fixed it. And let me move this over. All right. Oh, sorry about that myself. Let me now do this resume. Let's see. Make him resonate, Taylor. Solutions. Same job title, but job title specific. All right, of course. Okay, cool. All right. Uh, the analysis yapper. All right. Well, I gotta search for business. Wait, no, they're data analysts, not business analysts. I think that matters. Yeah. Okay. They're data analysts, not business analysts. There we go. Now, I guess I don't know if they're looking in Brazil. What does their resume say? They are in Brazil. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna assume. Gosh, would I be able to read these, or the all be in the language for Brazil? What is the language for Brazil? Is it Brazilian? I don't actually know. Oof. All right, let's see. Well, they want resume in English. Uh, all right. That is at least something. Brain stops working today. All right, let's see. Keywords and qualifications. They are looking for Excel, Python, SQL, Power BI, Tableau. They are also looking for Agile, Agile. Let's see if I can find some others. Uh, must have it reports. So this is going to be specifically dashboards because they may not actually mention it. So let's see, intelligence dashboards. BI dashboards. I'm just going to put dashboards. Let's see, what else do they need? SQL Server and English. Okay. I mean, the English. Let's see. I mean, SQL again, probably. But it looks like these are all relatively the same as well. English, fluency, which is not a question you can ask in the United States, but they are not in the United States. So, okay, can we get, here it is, Python SQL, digital data visualization. That's what I thought. Machine learning, AI. All right, let's try this one. They are getting 10 to 1. Cool. All right. Man, I need different times. All right. Why do I keep. What is my darn thing doing? All right, let's keep this over here, please. Why is it always an edge? All right. Man, I am so out of it today. All right. We're going to. What am I doing? Right here. I am the headless headhunter, and I am doing a resume review of the analysis yapper. I don't know what that means. They are located in Brazil, so I looked up Brazilian job postings. Full warning, U.S. recruiter. I've never made a placement basically outside the U.S. except for like two in Canada. So basically take it with a grain of salt. But I looked at a couple of Brazilian data analysis postings, and this is what I basically found was you're going to need Excel, Python, SQL, Power BI, Tableau, anything about dashboards or like digital intelligence dashboards, whatever they call them. And then you're also going to need agile if possible and English fluency. But truthfully, it's really going to be the first bullet points that is going to be a major thing, which so you can't say English fluency in the United States, but in Brazil, I guess you can. So uh, that's something they were looking for. So we're going to be looking for those bullet points. And probably one thing I didn't see as much, but I think is going to be important is breaking down complex topics to like senior management or stakeholders. So let's see what I can find. So we found immediately SQL. That's fine. Okay, but what is Python analysis? This is okay. Okay. Productivity in construction. So then we do personal experience. So typically, what you want to do is you want to do personal experience after job experience. The order of operations for importance is going to be in most places previous work experience, internships, personal projects, and that's kind of the order. So you would probably want this after. this. In addition, a lot of them want education, so you should put your education up top. Basically, I would flip where the education and projects portfolio section are. So, uh, beyond that, we are going to do the rest of it. So, designed and implemented a Steamlit app with Python to track construction productivity, so exchange information. Okay. Uh, Because the company to improve the process issue making ultimately lead to improve. So I feel like you might be skipping something. Uh, this is going to be a keyword, which is going to be data visualization or dashboards. I'm not confident that you used it here, but I assume you did. So instead of writing all of this out, if you use this, you could say Python to track construction proximity and accelerate the exchange of information via a dashboard or whatever. So then perform data analysis using SQL to collect, clean, and analyze data. So a lot of students say collect, clean, and analyze data. But if you look at the job descriptions, I don't know if I've ever seen one that says collect, clean, and analyze. Now, they do have a lot of analyze. So analyzing data is good. That is a good one. But there's a lot of collect and clean. And I don't know if I've ever actually seen that on a job description, truthfully. Perform data analysis using SQL and Python. Yep, did that one. Section to HR. Better understand employee salaries and showcase improvement suggestions. So that's fine. I do like that. Perform ad hoc analysis using SQL, MS Excel, Python. That's good. Um, Truthfully, this should probably be up. Excel is huge. I know it's probably basic to you, but it's always good to mention that. Track companies can be able to periodic meetings with Power BI and PowerPoint presentation. This should be up higher. Um, Honestly, this should be like your second bullet point. And here's why I don't know why you have this up here is these were actually very solid, like especially these two. But this last one, that's good. They want this. Like these are good. Put it up higher. You've also been there for about 2 years. That's also solid. So design and implemented reports about the aggregated budgets, clients, okay. Perform cost analysis with Python. This is solid. Created process and dashboard documentation from ad hoc. Yeah, this is good. So yeah, I mean, I don't have a ton of changes that I would like to make for this. The big one is just this is just not needed. Like you already have these in your work experience, and then maybe instead of professional, just say work experience. But like these are some solid bullet points, especially here. And it's possible a recruiter will see one of these, see here, and then miss this. But this is good. I like this. You also need to apply to more positions because it really said you only applied to 10, and you're going to need to apply to way more. Like we're talking 25 a week ish. So, yeah, I don't think this is bad. I think it just could be shrunken a little bit and you're kind of burying the lead. So the important stuff is going to be like towards here and this one. And you already have this giant thing over here where it doesn't add anything. So just like delete that, maybe make these a little clearer, put this as the second bullet point, try to wrap this into your first one where it just says that you used these. And I think you're very close to having a very solid resume. And this needs to be up top specifically because a lot of them are asking for that. So, but overall, this is not bad. I just think you need to switch the education for the portfolio and projects and then, you know, showcase this bullet point in particular. Is it showing on the stream? I hope that's showing. Yeah, it is. Good. So, yeah, overall, solid. I've had a lot of good resumes today. I can see that if I was a recruiter on this position, I would probably move you forward. I just want to make sure that other recruiters, if they see this, they don't skip the important stuff, which they could. So, if you have agile, that's fine. Um, Also, apparently in Brazil, it's important to showcase English proficiency. So, I'm going to assume that you would put it below here or after the education. I'm not sure how they track that because that is an illegal question in the United States. But, overall, solid resume, and I'm wishing you the best analysis yapper. So, All right. So I think I'm going to call it for tonight. I did about four of them. I am actually going to be on tomorrow. I'm going to try to stream more. Sorry, I've just been feeling so awful lately. So I don't know if I'm fighting something or health issues, but it's been rough. But I'm going to try to stream earlier tomorrow because it seems that's a better time, and I'm going to do more resumes for everybody. So I wish you all the best of luck, and I'm rooting for you. And yeah, I want everybody to get a job. So later, y'all.